So with the Green Bay Packers going against all odds, going into Week 18 with a chance at the playoffs under Jordan Love, whereas earlier this season, everyone said there was no chance of the playoff. Then in Week 18, they handle business, and Jordan Love has become, one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL and the future at quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. There's been a lot of talk about how Jordan Love has played, and we all know Aaron Rodgers joins the Pat McAfee show every single Tuesday, and today he was asked what his thoughts are on Jordan Love. So in today's video, we're going to watch that clip, react to it, and also give my thoughts onto it as well. So let's roll the clip.
Yeah, Aaron, I'll just say you were right. Obviously, shouldn't have been worried about the Packers at all. They do what they do. They beat the Bears. I believe there was a report, though, that said you either texted Jordan Love before the game or after the game. Just curious, how impressed are you with his maturation and just like how incredible he's looked down the stretch here with the youngest offense in the NFL? Because I tell you what, I'm having a good week so far.
Aren't we all?
Well, where's all the criticism? It's a little quiet.
Oh.
He's 100% right. Like, all the criticism of Jordan Love and all the people that were hating on Jordan Love in October or earlier this season, it's just gone completely quiet. Now, there are some people that have held themselves accountable, and I do respect that. But there are a lot of shows and podcasts that were criticizing the Green Bay Packers for even, having Jordan Love in the building, pushing Aaron Rodgers out of the building, and that the Packers were going to be one of the worst football teams in the NFL, and Jordan Love is going to be a draft bust and not part of the team in 2024. All those people that said those things are completely quiet now. And if you're a part of this channel, we've stayed patient on Jordan Love, or at least I have. I saw the potential that Jordan Love had throughout every game this season, even going back to last season against the Philadelphia Eagles. I saw the potential and knew what he could become. Now, October definitely was a rough stretch, so there was a lot of comments on, I'm sure, other channels such as mine, that, we need to put in Sean Clifford in at quarterback. And yeah, all those people have magically disappeared.
A little bit quiet, isn't it? A lot of shit talking was going on. A little quiet.
Plenty. A lot of it.
So I don't know if he used any of that for motivation. It's always fun to quiet those people, though. Proud of him. He's a great kid, and he's had a nice season. And a lot of people were piling on at 6-8, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even you too, Ty. Maybe even you too.
Not him. Defense, for sure. I've been saying for quite some time.
Please, I had my sights on Joe Barry.
Yeah.
Jordan, is what Ty just said.
Exactly.
Please, but he's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Touche.
Even Aaron agrees. But yeah, when the Packers were 6-8, there was people saying Matt LaFleur should be fired. Brian Gutekunst is a horrible GM. The Packers should move on from Jordan Love and put Sean Clifford in at quarterback. He'd be way better anyways. Now look where the Packers are at. The Packers just secured a playoff spot the first year under a new quarterback. And that new quarterback played excellent the second half of the season. Arguably one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL the second half of the season. When we take a look at Jordan Love's stats over the season, 4,159 yards. That's more than any Bears quarterback in history. And that's Jordan Love's first season. 32 passing touchdowns, 11 interceptions. This also includes the rough stretch during October. So, Jordan Love was way more efficient with the football and protected the football a lot better in the last 6 to 8 games, where I think he went 18 touchdowns to 1 interception thrown since that Chargers game there. So Jordan Love, still at 11 interceptions. That's still impressive. He also had 4 rushing touchdowns. I think total touchdowns 36 here. I think that's third best in the NFL for all quarterbacks, just below Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen, who obviously run the ball a lot more than Jordan Love. So for Jordan Love to be third in total touchdowns for all quarterbacks is just amazing. And when we look at Jordan Love's stats since week 12, primarily his PFF grade, Jordan Love is the number 1 quarterback via PFF grade since week 12 with a 90.8. Jordan Love is the number 1 passing grade quarterback on PFF since week 12 with a 91.3. That is so impressive. And he clearly has solidified that he is the quarterback of the future for the Green Bay Packers, and they struck gold there in the first round, trading up in the 2020 draft where a lot of people hated on that pick.
I think that's 10 in a row now.
Yep.
So
Matt LaFleur 10-0 against the Bears now. You love to see it.
That was pretty masterclass performance by Jordan. I think he had only 6 or 7 incompletions, 5 or 6 incompletions.
Yeah. Yep,
jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, he played great. Took care of the football, made a lot of plays. And now they're in the playoffs. There's some great storylines in the
Yes, indeed, they are in the playoffs. And Jordan Love, the game against Chicago might have been one of his best of his career, if not the best, in terms of, efficiency, handling the football, right? When we look at that game, 27 of 32. That's an 84.4% completion percentage, 316 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And that's against a defense that was playing exceptionally over the last 7 weeks and was leading the NFL in interceptions. And they didn't get one on Jordan Love. He's been protecting the football so phenomenally over this last stretch of games in this season, and it's the reason why they are now entering into the playoffs. And we also got to give credit to the rest of this offense. It's not all Jordan Love, right? In the same stretch, the offensive line has played a lot better. Rasheed Walker has stepped up at left tackle, and he's played phenomenally. Elton Jenkins at left guard. We have Josh Myers at center, which has been inconsistent, but he has had some good games in this stretch. John Runyon, probably at his best game all season against the Bears last week. Right tackle Zach Tom, he's been good pretty much all season. Tight end Tucker Kraft has stepped up into that tight end number 1 role, which is insane to say as a rookie, from a smaller school transitioning to the NFL his rookie season and doing what he's doing. Then when you look at the wide receiver room, how young they are, right? Bo Melton and Christian Watson are the 2 oldest wide receivers currently right now that are active at 24 years old. How young this wide receiver room. And you have guys like Jaden Reed, Tay Wicks, Malik Heath, all rookies stepping up this year. And then a guy like Bo Melton in the last 2 to 3 weeks that, is also a big reason why the Packers are in the playoffs. A former 7th round pick from Seattle, the Packers signing him to the practice squad and him getting called up late this season and contributing heavily. The Packers are a super young offense, and we can't forget Aaron Jones, who is like the oldest guy on the offense right now, currently at 29 years old, that's starting. And Aaron Jones, 3 straight 100-yard games, and he's a big reason why the Packers in the playoffs as well. But we can credit Jordan Love again and again, but, it's also been on the back of the rest of the offense that has been the supporting cast, and of course, Matt LaFleur play calling and running the correct scheme with the talent that he has. And it's great to see Aaron Rodgers, continually have Jordan Love's back. It's never not been that. A lot of people like to say Aaron Rodgers wasn't a good teammate, yet he's always had the support of Jordan Love when asked about him and said how good he can be, and now we're finally seeing that come to fruition. And it's great to see Aaron Rodgers say that, pretty much that all the criticism, it's gone completely quiet, because that is the truth. Like, everyone that was talking crap on Jordan Love has just disappeared. But just wanted to give my quick thoughts and reaction to that video there, Aaron Rodgers talking about Jordan Love, because a lot of people have been talking about Jordan Love as of late, as they should. But that about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. But I'll catch you on the next one, and as always, go